Sports with Josh.
What's going on? It's Josh here for another edition of Sports with Josh. NBA is our show today. We're going to be talking about the NBA. We're going to talk about Jeremy Lin again because no one wants to stop talking about this guy. He's the story of basketball right now. It's going to be a little short segment today. Let's start with the NBA ratings. As you know, the lockout that happened before the regular season of the NBA this year shortened the NBA season to a condensed schedule, to a 62-game schedule instead of an 82-game schedule, but less time to play it in as well. So a lot of teams playing game after game or 3 games in 3 days, and a lot of the games pushed together. And so it's kind of lessened the level of play. However, with this level of play down from recent years, the television ratings are up. Looking at the stations, the most prolific NBA stations on TV, the ratings on TNT are up 26% from last year. ESPN ratings are up 15% from last year. ABC's ratings are up 32%, and NBA TV is up a whopping 50% from last year. 50% more viewers are watching NBA TV than last year. And of course, that is only cable channel. ABC is the only local one. Most people have ESPN and TNT, but not many have NBA TV. It's kind of a special package you have to get with your TV provider. But ratings are up all over the place, and it's very interesting considering the fact that, like I was saying, the level of play is down. Teams aren't playing as good as they used to. The average points scored this year is down from last year. More turnovers from last year, but people still want to watch NBA, and especially now that football is over. NBA right now is the only sport, other than if you want to talk about golf or NHL or tennis or any of those sports. NBA is really the only major sport going on right now, so ratings are up. Linsanity is rolling on. Let's talk about that real quick. Jeremy Lin is 8-1 as a starter for the New York Knicks. Just played against Dallas today. Dallas, one of the best defenses in the league and known for being one of the best defenses in the league. Lin had 28 points, 14 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 steals, and a block versus Dallas. What a great game for this kid. Amari was back today, and he helped out a lot, as well as Novak, who had 14 points. And J.R. Smith, in his opener as a Knick, had 15 points. As you know, when you sign a contract in China, you have to play it through. You can't leave early. So J.R. Smith, just finishing out his contract in China, is now back in New York. He had 15 points today. Tyson Chandler had 14. Baron Davis was dressed at the game today. He didn't play, however, looking to be back in action this week, which will be interesting because Baron Davis is a great point guard, always has been. He's going to be backing up Jeremy Lin. He's not going to get the start over him, but it'll take some of the pressure off Jeremy Lin. His minutes will go down a little bit. He'll be able to do more while he's on the floor without worried about being tired and having to leave the game. For a less prolific point guard, Baron Davis will be a great backup to Jeremy Lin. And Carmelo will be back on Monday, he says. He missed the game today again, and he's eyeing Monday to be back in the action. A big game that everyone is looking forward to is Thursday night when the Knicks take on the Heat in Miami. Jeremy Lin has yet to face LeBron, Wade, and Bosh in the Miami Heat. It's going to be interesting. A lot of people, of course, are on the Miami bandwagon, whether they've been Miami fans their whole life or are just Miami fans this year or last year when LeBron left Cleveland for them. But it's going to be a fun game. Jeremy Lin will probably have a good matchup. He's probably going to have Mario Chalmers or Norris Cole on him. He won't have to worry about LeBron and Wade as much as the rest of the team will. Carmelo will be back by then. Looks like he will be. So it's going to be a great matchup. These two teams, likely this is an Eastern Conference Championship pre-match. It doesn't look like much will be able to stop them. So look for these two teams to meet each other in the Eastern Conference Finals, and it should be a great game Thursday night. Other action in the NBA today, Orlando is playing Miami in Miami right now. They're at the half, Miami leading by 12. Sacramento travels to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. The Celtics play the Pistons in Detroit. Charlotte Bobcats, who are just awful this year, Words don't express how bad they are playing. They travel to Indiana to take on the Pacers. Utah travels to Houston to take on the Rockets. Philadelphia plays at Minnesota. Milwaukee takes a trip to New Jersey to take on the Nets. The Lakers are in Phoenix again to take on the Suns. And Denver travels to Oklahoma City to take on Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and the hot first-place Thunder. Short little segment today for you today. This has been another edition of Sports with Josh. See you guys later.
Sports with Josh.